this. I'm going, church. But Jesus had the ministry on lockdown. I want you to know this morning that there are many of you that have power and have an anointing. Because whenever God lays his hand on you, you become a conduit or a transporter from the power that he put on you. In other words, if you're sick and God heals you, now you carry healing power. If you're frustrated and God touch your mind, now you carry peace. You ain't talking to me. Tell your neighbor, I've been through. I know that I have power. Oh, yes, I do. You didn't tell the right neighbor. They looking at you cross-eyed. Tell somebody else, I go all that I've been through. Sickness, frustration, broken-hearted, mad, confusion. Tell them I am. I'm a witness that he's able. Lord, I'm going to leave it alone through here. But the Bible, hey Lord, I said the Bible, hey Lord, I said the Bible declares unto us that the priests and the Jews said we're going to kill them. Tell your neighbor they had a plot to stop the anointing. They had a plot to shut the kingdom down. Tell your neighbor that's the same thing the devil's trying to do to you. But Satan had a plot, but God had a plan. You might have a witness in here. I heard Jeremiah when he said, I know the thoughts that I think towards you. Thoughts of good and not of evil. Will you help me encourage somebody? Put your hand on their shoulder and tell them you're not going through because you've been bad. You're not going through because you're a bad person. But you're going through because you're qualified to carry the next level. Yeah. Do I have a witness? Do I have a witness? Tell somebody else you're going through because he qualified you to carry the joy, to carry the healing, to carry deliverance. And I am a living witness that can't nobody do me like Jesus. Nobody. So yeah. Well, Lord, I through people that say nobody. Hey, I got to close here. But Lord, when Jesus, hey Lord, gets there, the Bible says not only did they have a plot for Jesus, but they said we're going to kill Lazarus too. Now that bothers my mind. I can't process that psychologically, because how are you going to take a testimony to stop one man's ministry? I wish I'd have been there, elder. You know what I would have told them? If you going to kill Lazarus to try to stop Jesus, then you got to go all the way back to the wedding at Cana. How he touched, you ain't talking to me here, hey, and turned water to wine. What about all of those people that were at the wedding that night? If you gonna kill Lazarus, what somebody. Oh, yeah. I wish I'd have been there. I wish I'd have been there, Reverend. But you know what I would have told them? If you're going to kill Jesus and you're going to kill Lazarus, then what about blind Bartimaeus and all of those people that passed him day by day and saw him blind, but now he sees? We're going to have to go on a killing spree. I told him out. If I would have been there, Apostle, I said, if you are going to kill Lazarus to try to stop Jesus, you're going to have to go on a killing spree. Because what about the widow that was down in name? He stopped the funeral and said, boy, rise. Tell your neighbor, go on a killing spree. If you're going to stop Jesus. Whoa! But can I take it a step further? I told them, elder, if you are going to kill Lazarus to try to stop Jesus, then you're going to have to go on a killing spree. Because the truth of the matter is, you're going to have to kill me too. Because I'm a witness that he's able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all you can ask or think. When you grab somebody and shake their hand and look at them in the eye, come on now and say, neighbor, I'ma leave you alone. But today I believe I'll testify why I have this chance. My testimony is whatever my Lord thou hast taught me to say, it is a while. Lord, I wish I had somebody that came to have Apostolic church to shake that neighbor one more time and tell him I gotta testify so the ministry can live on. I gotta tell him his goodness so you know God is able. Say, neighbor, my testimony is. Say, neighbor, my testimony is. When I think, I thought I had a preaching church, of the goodness of Jesus and all who's done for me. And my soul cries out, and people didn't get it. Go find somebody else and grab them by the hand and look at them in the eye and tell them, neighbor, I feel like testifying while I have this change. Say, neighbor, I want to give glory and honor to God, who's the head of my life. I want to thank him for being put clothes on my back, shoes on my feet. I want to thank him for giving me food to eat. But say, neighbor, that don't complete my testimony. And I hope you can shout with me. My testimony is that problem that I had, that I just could not seem to solve. I prayed. Have you ever prayed, but you couldn't get deep involved? But I turned it over. I wish I had a praiser. I said I turned it over to Jesus, and I stopped worrying about it. I gave it over to the Lord, and he worked it out. Do I have anybody that knows you've been anointed to live? Find somebody else and tell them you can't die now. Tell them you can't die now. Not this year, not next year. There's too much power in your spirit, too much power over your life. I wish somebody would open up your mouth and make the devil mad. Let him know you thought it was over, but I'm still alive. Yeah. He's trying to stop your ministry. So he'll kill your testimony. Speed under the whole shot. But today I want to refresh your mind. You ought to take a walk down memory lane and think about what he did the past 6 months. Think about, yeah, it was trouble, but think about how bad it could have been. Think about what he did 5 years ago for you. Think about how he turned situations around. Now when you can think about his goodness and sit there, I'm not talking to you, but everybody that think about it and you can't help but your hands go up, can't help but your mouth come open. Give God a praise. Testimony stops, then the ministry dries up. If the testimony stops, then the ministry will die. I want to encourage every one of you here today. Don't stop telling him his goodness. Don't stop praising him for what he's already done. So tell somebody, Satan had a plot. But God has a plan. Y'all missed that in here. You missed it. You missed it. Tell somebody else, Satan had a plan to kill me, to destroy me, to take my life. But tell